Welcome back to my channel. I've completed all 3 of my 2023 favorite videos, so I thought I would do a get ready with me using some of the products that are my favorites that I've used in the past year. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, I do hope that you will hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. If you are a current follower of me, I do hope that you will share this video with your friends. Thank you so much. Let's get started on this makeup look. I'm excited to use some of the products that are my favorites and show you them. I just completed my favorite skincare one. I did that this morning. I had the day off. I had some extra vacation days and it was my birthday, so I decided to take the day off. So what am I doing? I'm taping 2 videos. I'm home all alone. It's quiet. It's nice. So I'm going out to dinner. As I said in a previous video, my husband and my daughter and her husband are taking me out to dinner tonight. So I want to do some kind of nice makeup look. So I'm going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with my eye primer. And this is the Ace Beauty eye primer. And I love this, and I have showed it many times on my channel. I love it because a little goes a long way, and also it does have some color to it. So it helps cancel out redness that you have in your eyes. And it does hold very well. So that's done. I think what I'm going to do, I do have a little clip here. I'm going to clip my hair back so it's not in my eyes. Okay. No surprise, the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use is the Huda Pretty Grunge palette. I have fallen in love with this, and I just want to do something that's a little bit more fancy. We're just going to a Japanese steakhouse where they cook the food in front of you and everything, but I thought, you know what, I want to do something fun and get dressed up a little bit. So this is a cosmetics brush, and it's got a nice blender brush on one end and a little bit flatter brush. So I'm going to take the flatter brush and I'm going to go into the color right here and use this under my brow, just lightly. It's not as bright as I would normally like it to be, but it's okay. It's actually just like flesh color, so that'll work. Okay, then I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to do something a little bit cooler, so I'm going to stay on this side over here. So I'm going to pick the color at the bottom called Freedom, and I'm going to use one of my Sydney Grace blending brushes. I'm going to tilt my head back so I can get this right above my crease. I can't tell you how much I am loving this palette. It has become one of my favorites. That's why it was in my favorites video. Now this video is going to have a mix of some of my high-end and some of my drugstore, because I know not everyone can have all high-end products, and I don't use high-end products all the time. In fact, my eyeshadows are mostly my high-end products, but the foundations that I brought up, those are drugstore. I brought up 2 because I couldn't make up my mind which one I wanted to use. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit smaller one, and I'm going to go into a little bit of a mixture of like this and this, which is Brave and Fearless. So I'm going to tap just lightly into Fearless and then into Brave, because I don't want it too dark. And then I'm just going to go at the corner a little bit and then blend it over. I hope you guys are having a good day. It is a very cold day here. It finally got up to 31, so that's fine. And it's not windy, so that's good. After I did my first video this morning, I took my dogs for a nice long walk, put on their little puppy sweaters. They enjoyed that. We had a good walk, and then I just took them on another little walk. They're liking having me home for the day. They're getting all kinds of extra walks and fun things to do, so they enjoy that. Okay, I'm going to go into another Sydney Grace one that's a little bit smaller, and we're going to really smoke this out a little bit. I'm going to go into this and this. So I'm going to use the Fearless, and then I'm going to use Nirvana. So I'm just lightly going to tap one and the other, because I don't want it super dark. to do totally the one color. But I do want to give it, you know, we're going out in the evening, so I want it to be a little bit more dramatic. So it's just got a little bit more depth at the corner, but it's not super, super dark. I just love that. I've tried a couple of these for New Year's Eve. I used this palette, and I actually used the real sparkly color. And we just had a party at home. We had some friends over. We just had a party at home, but I'm like, you know what? I want to be nice and festive, so I'm going to do it. I didn't care. So that was fun. Okay, now I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take Haphazard, this color right here. Let's just see. Ooh, look how pretty that is. It's like a purpley, and I'm going to just tap that right over. And it's making it darker, but it's also got like a plummy color to it. I really like that. So it's not gray. It's a plummy color. And I'm going to take that small brush and I'm just going to blend it out so it blends nice and seamlessly. Like that. I think I'm going to go back in and I'm going to take the medium brush that we had. I've got my little Sigma switch over here, and I'm going to go back into this color and this color that I mixed, and I'm going to bring it out a little bit over here. And get a little bit more dramatic over here. And we're going to clean it up. I'm going to take my biggest brush and I'm going to blend it in. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, now for my lid color, I think I'm going to, these might be a little bit too dark, so I think I'm going to stick with one of these two. Let's see what they look like. This one is a little bit more peachy. This one right here, it looks like it's almost more of a topper, which is fine because what I can do, and what I might do, is just take this color called Rise Up, and I'm going to put this on my lid as a base. And then I think I'm going to put that one. But before I do, I'm going to pull out my NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm going to put a little bit on my lid because I want this to stay. I love this. If I have anything that's got glitter in it and stuff, I do like putting this on. It just helps it stay so much better. Okay, let's see how this... Loving that. It's not big chunky glitter. This just feels so nice going on. Loving that. Now I could have gone into the other one, and I will show you the other one on my finger. I don't know if I can get that to focus. It looks like it might be chunky, but when you blend it out, look at that. It just smooths out so perfectly. I mean, it's amazing. In fact, let's just add. Why not? Let's go for the wet foiled look. It's my birthday. I want to do something fun. So, love that. Okay, so now what we're going to do for our eyeliner, I brought up my LA Girl Ultimate, and I brought it up in the shade Deepest Brown. So I'm going to do something that's brown. I don't want to do something that's black. I don't want to go quite that dramatic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tightline, but before I tightline, I am going to separate my lashes and curl them, because I notice sometimes if I do that and then I go back and curl them, sometimes it does still grab some of that off, and I don't want that to be taken off. I've got a junky old Revlon curler. I do need to get a new eyelash curler. Okay, so I'm going to go in real quickly and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this off camera and then I will be right back. And I will tell you this, I'm going to try something new. Go figure. I was at the store the other day and I saw this. This is new L'Oreal. It's a L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. So I'm going to give this a try. It says it's got a, let's see if I can't read all this. It says, luxurious buildable formula glides on smoothly, thickening each lashes instantly for amplified volume, clump-free, no flakes, smudge-proof look. The Millionizer brush, uniquely designed to amplify and separate lashes from corner to corner while building breathtaking volume. It's got a clean sweep wiping system. Built-in wiper ensures the right amount of formula is deposited on the brush for ultra-volumizing defined lashes. So, let's see what happens. I will be right back and see how my lashes look and my liner. Okay, I'm back. Tightline my eyes, put the mascara on. I like this. So far, it has a very, and you can feel the little thing that takes it off, but it's got a nice big natural bristle hair. Natural hair bristles. So it's not like the plastic ones, which I like these as well. So it is very separating. And I put 2 coats on. We'll see if it's flake proof and smudge proof. Hopefully I make it through the night. We'll see what happens. Okay, eyes are done. So for my primer, I'm not really going to use a primer, but I'm going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid. And just put a little teeny bit of this on just to give myself a little bit of a glow. And sort of act as a primer. And you can see my skin is still like shiny and hydrated looking, and that's from this morning when I did my video, and that's been probably about 5 hours earlier. So the skincare that I put on is definitely keeping my skin nice and hydrated, which I like. That's what I have to do, is put a lot on. So got that on. Now, my foundation, I was trying to decide between my Revlon Illuminous or my L'Oreal True Match, because I like both of them so much. I think I'm going to try my L'Oreal True Match today. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to just take my foundation brush, dip it in, and definitely love this foundation. I love the old version, but I love this one just as much. So that's good, and you can find it at drugstores. You can find it even, you know, like in your, we have Meijer stores up here, but different grocery stores carry a lot of your different makeup products as well. So this is a nice one, and it does last pretty long. And look how nice that looks. It covers good. So it's going to give me some nice coverage. And I'm just sort of pressing in with this brush. That's why I love this brush. This is a IT Cosmetics foundation brush. It's called their Heavenly Skin, and I've used this before, and I do like this a lot. Okay, a little bit more. I'm just going to put on my little hyperpigmentation that I told you about earlier in my previous video, that I'm working hard at trying to minimize. Okay, for my concealer, I am going to use the Tower 28. This is one of my favorite ones this year. Definitely, I like this one because it's a nice, lightweight consistency. And I'm using my Sephora 71. This is a concealer brush. This reminds me a lot of the BK Beauty Angie one. And I'm just going to, and you notice I'm not putting, I don't put concealer like, you know, they used to do tons of it. As you get older, you just want to put what you need. You can always go back and just put it in the spots that you need and then just blend it out. So just start in one spot and blend it out. You don't have to have a lot, because the more you put on, the more chance you're going to have of it creasing, and I'm just going to press that in with my fingertip. But I love how this looks. It blends in so beautifully. Okay, a lot of times I will go back in with my fingertip and just warm it up and press it in. It just helps to really get it in there. And you can see it looks nice and smooth. I love that. So far we're looking good, looking good. I'm very happy about what we've got so far. I might take a little bit of mixture of the two colors that we did, and I'm just going to lightly go underneath my eyes. And just sort of blend it in. Blend it up. And I took a mixture of the Brave and the Fearless, the two medium colors that we used, because I don't want it too dark. And then I'm going to take a little bit of our shimmer color and just lightly go because this one is more of a topper. It's just going to soften it up. So happy with that. Okay, now for contour, I am going to use the Fenty Beauty stick, and this is in Amber. I do love that. I did bring my favorite contour brush up. I'm going to dip into the product, and then I'm going to I always start where I want the bottom to be, and then I press and bring it up. I don't want to bring it down too much. Just bring it forward and then up. And you can see how natural this looks. I love this product. And it's great for travel, having it in the stick. I love the cream one too that they originally had, but I do love these sticks. And it just is a natural contour. Do love that. Now for bronzer, I did bring up my L'Oreal Infallible. I'm just going to take a little bit. This is another one of my Sydney Grace brushes, and I love this brush. Tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to give myself a little bit of color. Blend over this. Okay. Now I think I am going to take my contour. We all need a little help. And I know I do. Even though over the last couple of years I've lost some weight, your skin, as it loses like elasticity, just sort of, you know, you want to make it look a little bit firmer than it is. Love that. Okay, I am going to set under my eyes, and I did show you before, one of my favorite ones is the Makeup Forever. I got a little sample of this, and I loved it. So I actually have not even opened up this big one yet. So we're going to open that up, and I brought up a very small, this is from the Morphe Ariel collection. I'm just going to lightly tap in here. I'm going to tap off the excess, and you can see, you can't even see that. I can see it, but you can't even see how lightweight this powder is. And I'm just going to press very lightly under here and around my nose to take the shine down. Because I just want that to be set. Just take a little bit of the shine down here. I've got a sponge, and I'm just going to press that in. Oops, actually, I'm going to use my Stands Out sponge. I love this. I recently, my husband and I together, we built a cabinet for my bathroom to put all of my little, I had all my makeup in like plastic drawers, but they were just, you know, stacked. It didn't look that nice. We went and bought a cabinet built at IKEA and built it together, and everything's nice, opens up, and I bought little lights from Amazon, so all my shelves light up when I go in there, and I can find everything nice and neat and everything. And somehow when I moved, I lost my Stands Out sponge, and I do love this sponge so much. So I was bummed, but I found it. It had fallen behind, so I got it. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, we just need some blush, so I picked out one of my LYS blushes. This is in... oh, goodness. Yeah, my close-up vision is not that good. Higher Standard. This is one of the ones that I do love, and it's perfect for the fall and winter. Again, I'm going to take, this is an IT Cosmetic brush, and this is made for more of your liquid and cream products, and I'm just going to tap in lightly. And blend this out. You can put this on with your finger, and I have done that, and it looks okay, but I think sometimes just using a brush just... And I like this color because it is more of a plummy, purpley pink. I don't know, I guess that's the right word. But I think it just goes perfect with the eyeshadows. So this is a combination that I have been using a lot, and I love. I have to tell you, I feel so much better. I've just been lazing around today. My husband came home and he's like, "What'd you do?" And I said, "Nothing much. My life has been so crazy lately." I don't know if I mentioned it in one of my videos. I've been going through physical therapy for my shoulder. Found out last January I had a torn rotator cuff, and it just has been bothering me. I broke my arm, and it got a little bit better because I wasn't using it, but then I started using it again, and it was bothering me. But I went back and had a second MRI, and I just got my results. And the tear that I had up here is actually pretty much almost healed, but I have scar tissue in my shoulder now, but I have 2 other minor tears in there. And then they said something about a loss of fluid or something around my joints, and something about my bicep. I don't know if I've got a tear in my bicep or whatever, but I guess I live a little bit of a rough life playing with my dogs and lifting things that are too heavy, because I'm a person that doesn't like to sit and do nothing, and I probably do more than I should. So I've been dealing with pain with that, so I have not slept good in several months. So today I took advantage of it and I slept in, and I even took a nap this afternoon. And I tell you, I feel so much better. I'm like, I had plans to do some things, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything today, except for making these 2 videos, which I love doing. So moving on, I am going to put a little bit of highlighter on, which I don't do very often, but I love, I love this Rare Beauty highlighter. This is just, I mean, it feels like you're not even touching anything when you touch this and you put it on. So I'm just going to very lightly, and it's got, you know, it's not glittery or shimmery. It's just got the most beautiful sheen when you put it on. It's just, it gives you that dewy look. It is so fine. I mean, I cannot even feel this, but the color in it, it's just amazing to me. I'm going to actually touch a little bit up here. A bit down my nose. I am so happy with that. Okay, I'm going to run downstairs. I'm going to fix my hair, change my clothes, and I will be right back and we'll finish with lips. Okay, I'm back and fix my hair. Put some earrings in. I just put some pearls in. I really like these pearls. These are Honora pearls. I got them at a resale shop a couple years ago, but I really like them, and I figure they look better with my nice warm cozy sweater because it's a little bit chilly out, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so for my lips, I thought I would pick my NYX lip liner because I did tell you this was one of my favorite lip liners. And I'm just gonna line my lips. And then I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk because I do love this. This is a nice neutral color. But the Pillow Talk is a little bit more matte, so I'm going to add some of my Lawless gloss on because I do like a glossy look. Give it that little bit of shine. So this is the final look. What do you think? I am seeing a little bit of flaking on my mascara. Oh well. It's not a good start. You can see some flaking already. Well, let's see. I've got my little handy dandy this is my clean up for when I get mascara, so there. Hopefully it won't have any more flaking because I do like the way that the mascara actually looks, so I will let you know. I'll put down in the comments how it lasted throughout the night, if I got a bunch of flaking under my eyes or if it's smeared. So right now we're doing okay, other than those couple little ones that I just flicked off on my face. But thank you so much for joining me today. I've had a wonderful time doing these 2 videos today. Like I said, I'm actually filming this on January 5th. It'll come out a couple weeks after that, but this is something fun that I got to do on my birthday day off, that I took a day off, and instead of just doing nothing, which I did, the rest of the day I did nothing, so I had to get ready anyway, so I like getting ready with you. So thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope again that while you are here, you will hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. Leave me some comments what you think of any of these products and what you think of the look, and if you've used them or if you're interested in trying any of them. Again, I will have everything listed and linked below for you in the description. You'll have to hit more probably, and then more again, and it'll come down with a drop down box of all of the products that I used today for you, so you can find them easily if you're going to go look and purchase any of them. Thank you so much for joining me. Go out, have yourself a wonderful, blessed day, and Happy New Year too. Thank you.